Welcome to the first video of our Tennessee trip, at least the first one of this year. He doesn't like the planning bit, so he'll be popping in and out of this video, but
that makes me sound horrible.
You don't like the planning part? How's that bad? You just don't like planning. So, our job for this video is we're going to Gatlinburg-ish area. We're staying at my grandparents' timeshare. It's gonna be my grandparents, us, my mom, my uncle, and my brother. And we all have they have a timeshare, so it's gonna look really cool. We've already seen pictures of it. It's like in the middle of the mountains and it looks like a giant cabin. It looks really cool. We never stayed there before. We were in that area, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, for last Christmas. That's the only time we've ever been, so we have a little bit of an idea of stuff that's there that we did do, that we want to do again, that we didn't get to do maybe. So that's what this video is going to be about, figuring out what we're going to do. I know for sure my mom, brother, us, and probably my uncle like abandoned spooky places. On my main channel, that's what I do with my friend and River. But so there's, my mom found a really cool ghost town. I didn't even tell you about this. She found a abandoned ghost town. She said everyone couldn't pay their leases, so a literal whole town just abandoned and left everything. So it's all just old, spooky looking town, literally all kinds of buildings. So that'll be really cool. We'll show you some on here, but also it's going to be a main channel video, obviously. Or not on this video, but in this series, we'll show you a little bit of what's happening. We have to figure out how we're going to dress, because it's still, when we're going, is very spring in the mountains. So we're probably going to have to be able to layer and unlayer a lot, I'm going to guess, throughout the day. And I think it's going to be close to the 40s at night. There's a cold front coming through, even where we live, and it's going to be back in the 30s again, and it's April, so let's get with it, weather. So we have to figure out how we're going to dress. We have to figure out where we're going to go, like restaurants or shops or like mountain coaster type things to do that we want to do. I'm not gonna be specific on the days this trip. We're just gonna make like a wish list, because it's more of a relaxed, chilled family vacation. It's not like, oh, let's go do all these things. I think it's gonna be very chill, so we're just gonna make a wish list. Might get to do all of it while we're there, might do something different that we didn't even have on it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we already know we're going to that spooky abandoned town one day, and I'm assuming that will take a lot of time. Our cabin thingy resort has a lot of kitchens in it. It's like a 4-bedroom, somehow there's 4 kitchens in it place. So we are going to make a lot of dinners there. Is there something you want to add on the to-do list while we're there? Yeah, like mountain coasters or anything.
Just stand on the edge of a mountain.
So sightsee, we didn't do that. Sightsee nature. So we are there for 4 nights, I think. We're driving, so it'll be a mini road trip. Yeah, I'll have to chat with my mom. That's the basics of all we know right now. So I'll talk to my mom and see if she's figured out anything else that they want to do yet, and I'll update you in a little, but this is just the intro to this Tennessee trip. Hello, 'tis a new day. We have a little bit more figured out. So I have more of a to-do list figured out, more of a pack with me idea. It's going to be all in one video just because this trip is very loose. We didn't pick out where we're staying because we're going with family. They have like a timeshare, so that's where we're all gonna stay. So everything, we have like a list of stuff we want to do, but not like a dedicated strict itinerary. So we just have every day we'll see the weather and pick off the list, but we have things we want to do. So we'll go over with that, and that's how we're going to pack our outfits. But like I said, there's the day that we're going to the abandoned town to walk around, so we'll have an outfit for that. The weather is going to be, I think, the first day we're there, the full first day we're there, it's going to be 80 degrees, so I can imagine we're not going to be doing much physical activity, probably more indoor calm stuff, so we're not dying, because one day we want to go hiking, one day we want to maybe do Dollywood, and then exploring that abandoned town. I feel like those are no-go days for the first day. So the first day might, who knows, we might not do anything the first day. But our list of things to do is the abandoned town, to go hiking one day, to maybe go to Dollywood one day, to do mountain coasters and mini golf another day. So those are like the rough list of things we want to do. Again, there's no strict timeline on any of that. We're just gonna pick one of those things probably every day. We're also taking a bunch of games, so that'll be fun at nights, because also at nights it's going to be like in the 40s, so we probably won't be doing anything out at night. It's going to be like in the 70s-ish, like upper 60s, lower 70s, I think. That's the rough highs and lows of the week. So again, we won't be out late because it'll be cold still, and the first day we're not doing too much physical outside things because of it being 80, and I know it's different than we're used to temperature wise, but I also don't want to go like hiking and be stuck at the top of a mountain and it be like deathly out. Like, I don't know what their 80 degrees is like, so I'm not trying to be caught at the top of a hill, and I don't think anyone else wants to either. So we're just gonna play it day by day, but those are the activities that we for sure are/want to do. I've been working on my packing list for toiletries, electronics. River's going to bring his big cameras because we want to go see naturey things and film some cool things for his channel, his main channel. We're gonna bring ghost equipment for the one day to see for my main channel, see if there's anything spooky that happens. I'll show a little bit on this vlog series. My mom went hiking there before, and she said there's this really cool trail they went on that leads you up to a waterfall, so that'll be really cool. But I also don't know how River's gonna hike with his camera. He probably will because he's crazy, but also him and Obi are gone right now. They've gone errand running across the town, so that's where they are right now. I want to get gas the night before because River has a job the night before we leave, so if he gets gas right before he leaves, then we probably won't, we're driving, we probably won't have to stop but one time, twice total maybe on the trip. So if we fill up before we leave, fill up right before we get there, we probably won't only have to fill up right before we get back home again on the ride. So max, we're gonna fill up gas 3 times, but to just start it the night before with the fresh tank so we don't have to stop in the morning before we leave. I think that will be helpful. I also want to clean the car probably like the day or 2 before, because I don't know, we might use our car to drive places together with the family, I'm not sure. So yeah, that's about where we are right now, and I think by the time I see you next, it will be for us to start packing. It's Wednesday and we leave on Sunday morning-ish, so I'll probably see you in a few days when we start to pack and clean the car and get ready to leave. And then once we do leave, that's going to be the start of the next vlog, where we're actually like, I'll vlog once we get to Tennessee and such. Hello. It is currently 9:51 on Saturday night. River is at work. Well, he's working right now. He doesn't know when he's gonna be back home. We have to leave tomorrow, and I haven't even started packing yet. So I figured while he's gone, I would catch you up on everything we've done on the to-do list so far. I've added some things on, like do my nails, so you don't have to see that horrendousness anymore. Excuse my appearance, it's 10 o'clock at night, okay? I've done my nails, I cleaned the car this morning. I didn't film it because we were kind of in a rush for River to leave to go work. He filled up on gas, so we don't have to in the morning. In the morning, we're probably just going to wake up whenever he gets ready, because he'll probably be out till like midnight. I'll let you know in the morning right before we leave. Maybe it's in the next vlog, I'm not too sure, but I will definitely know how late we were up, but I'm trying to stay awake for support. So let me pull up the to-do list really quickly. This is fun. I like watching all these videos because when will you see this? I'm not sure if we'll already be on our next vacation or not. There's a lot of vacations happening in a very short amount of time, and it's a little stressful because after this trip once we get back from this trip, we have about 3 weeks before we leave on the next trip. After that trip, we leave in 2 days after that trip. Then after that trip, we have about 2 weeks before the next trip. And then we have a big gap in between. We don't have another trip till closer to the end of the year. So there's 4 trips within the next 2 months, I'm pretty sure. Some work related that we're turning into fun. There's a lot going on, so these videos are even helpful for me, the planning ones. Tennessee to-do list. Clean car, check. Get gas, check. Plan outfits. I've already planned the outfits, so I'm not doing anything specific for each day. We've already gone over this. Toiletries, we pretty much have. I'll show you the bag. We've got it from Amazon. It's the one everyone's got. It unfolds and zips up and can hang up on the door, but we travel so much that it pretty much already has our main things in it, but I will of course go over that again. But I usually pack that in the morning right before we leave because it's got toothbrushes, toothpaste, brushes, all that stuff that we use till right before we leave. So I usually save that for last, but I will pack the clothes. We can pack the clothes tonight. Electronics, we can get some of it ready, but I feel like most of it's gonna be in the morning. We can do some of the stuff tonight, and the clothes is a big part of it, and pick out board games and stuff to take, and we can do some stuff tonight, so we're not doing it all in the morning. But we travel so much, like I said, that I'm pretty used to picking out how we pack. I will show you how we pack for these short trips when we have to drive. Obviously this won't work if you have to fly, but we like to drive everywhere. We like road trips, so we usually drive everywhere, so this works for us. But if you've been to TJ Maxx, they have them just like the jumbo tote reusable bags that TJ Maxx always comes out with, and they're only $1. I know a lot of other places have them if you don't have a TJ Maxx, but that's what we, for the last couple trips, have used, and it's been fine. We just unpack it like normal. It's not that organized, obviously, but I'm sure you could organize it a little bit better. But we don't use luggage when we're doing these, I say small trips, it's not really a small trip, but we're not going far or for a very long time. The last time we did a trip this long, it worked out fine. So this might work for you, it might not. We can go over really quickly what I always have in the toiletries bag though. Obviously shampoo, conditioner, body wash, toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, all that stuff. The normal everyday stuff. I always like to bring tweezers and nail clippers. That might be weird, but I've never seen anyone pack that. I don't know if people do or not, but brush, gotta have it. Moisturizer, I'll pack that in the morning after I get ready. My magic face towel, I don't actually know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's from Target. It's just the one that you only need water to wash off your makeup. Magnesium spray, that is a lifesaver, especially on trips like these where we're gonna be hiking and walking a lot every single day. Magnesium spray is your BFF. If you get restless legs, River and I both do, this takes it away. It's just magnesium oil. You spray it on your feet mainly, but you can spray it on your legs and arms and everything. If you're deficient in magnesium, it will make you itchy for like 2 minutes. It's weird at first until you get used to it, but it goes away. And if you don't want to feel the itchies, then just spray it on your feet. It doesn't itch if you just spray it on the bottom of your feet. I just spray it on the bottom of my feet right before you go to bed, and then put socks on. But if you get restless legs before you go to bed, then spray it on whenever you feel it. Sound machine, that's something new we've been taking, because when you're staying in a hotel or in a resort or somewhere where there's other people around, like kids, and you want to sleep in, or you just don't want to hear people in the middle of the night, a sound machine is your BFF. I always like to have a fan on anyway, but you can hear it right now because it's late at night and I just didn't turn it all the way off. I just turned it down. But also the pup likes laying in front of it, and he's already put himself to bed. But yeah, I just like white noise sounds, so bringing a sound machine. We figured out we need to do this the last trip we were on, because especially in Tennessee, we were just staying in a cabin with no other people around, and it was still loud because there's like animals that were running around in the middle of the night making thumps on the roofs of our cabin, and it was just a hot mess. We all didn't sleep for the first night because no one else brought a sound machine, and then we had to run out and get it. So now we have a travel sound machine that we got last time, so we're just taking that. A blanket, I always take a blanket. I'm a blanket girly. I always have one in the car for road trips, and I just like to have a little comfort from home on trips, because no one's blanket is better than your own blanket from your house. The electronics that we're gonna bring, I went over this a little bit earlier, but since we're gonna be vlogging and there's gonna be some downtime, I feel, so we're gonna bring laptops, chargers. River's gotta do work, so he needs his laptop and charger. Gonna bring hard drive, SSDs, phone chargers, vlog camera, ghost equipment, board games, crochet supplies. I'm gonna be bored on the road trip. I was going to edit, but then I feel like that might make me car sick, even though I'm not one to get car sick. I just like to crochet on the road trip, because I also can't charge my laptop while we're driving, and it's a 8-hour drive. I feel like I wouldn't get much done anyway, and I'm just gonna do that when we get there and have a place to charge. So I'm gonna make crochet stuff. I need to make, watch the next vlog, because you can watch what I make, but I need to make myself, my mom, and my grandmother a new keychain for our purse, bag, whatever you want to call it, whatever everyone has. River's gonna bring his cameras. He's in charge of packing all that stuff, because I don't want to be in charge. We might bring a Switch, but I'm not sure. My mom's bringing lots of board games, and we have lots of board games. I don't think we'll need the Switch. So that's pretty much it. We need 5 outfits. Oh, and an update on the weather. My grandparents just got there, and they said that it's colder than we were even originally expecting, but somehow tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday is still gonna be 80 degrees, and then it drops for the whole rest of the week to only be 60s in the day and 40s at night. That's my phone telling me it's time for bed. So we can start picking out our outfits, and I will let you know once we're done. I will go over, I'm not gonna show you in detail, I'll show you every day when we get dressed. But I'll pack it all up, or get it all set out into little outfits. Write it on sticky notes that I've got here. And then possibly pack that into a little bag. Not a little bag, the tote bags I was telling you about. Okay, so I've got all of River's clothes pretty much planned out. Each sticky note is a different day. Doesn't mean it has to be worn. This outfit has to be worn with the sticky note, but it's just to make sure that I have enough outfits. So there's only one that's specific, and it's the spooky one, because his shirt says I'm with Spooky. So that's the only one that's really specific, and then he could switch out all of them. I just did the sticky notes for this just to make sure I have enough. His socks, sleeve shorts slash workout slash lounge wears over there. And yeah, we'll move on to mine now. And again, here's mine. Sticky notes are on just to make sure I have enough outfits. Sleep clothes are over there, and now I'll show you what I do with the bag. Just pack it all up. Also with my little helper nearby. And now they all fit in a bag. As you can see, mine still has some room. So does his, a little bit. And if not, it can squish into mine because I don't bring as many. He likes to have different pant options because he will wear shorts when it's cold out. Not me. So I don't have that much extra to bring. He always has the same amount of pants and shorts to bring. It's not too bad, and tomorrow we'll just pop these in the trunk, pack in the car tomorrow, and doing the last little bits. It is currently 10:55. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm going to be bringing my winter coat, but I'm going to keep it up with me in the car because I don't know when along the trip I'm gonna need it. I probably will need it tomorrow, so I'm just gonna keep it up with me in the car just in case. Good morning. We're fully packed. We have snacks next to us. We have...
Where are we going?
What? You can't say that while you're in the driver's seat. Do we need to move this?
Yeah.
We'll move it to the middle of the back because there's... Good. Now we have our room. You got home at what time last night?
1 home.
He got home after 1 and we somehow made it out of the house before 10. We have a 8-hour drive, a little under 8, but by the time we probably stop for food or gas or whatever, it's going to be 8 hours. It says there's bad weather. Hopefully we don't run through that.
I didn't know that. Fred.
No, it's because my mom said there was a bunch of flooding that happened, so it just keeps saying flood warning or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one during our road trip.
It just a preview and it's like, how do we get through this? The water's up to the window.
I hope not. You shut the door and locked it? I'm documenting my OCD-ness.